and that I don't have to pretend to be anything other than who I am. And that's been the most incredible gift.
They've been one of Hollywood's most beloved couples for nearly 2 decades. Ellen DeGeneres, the comedy powerhouse, and Portia de Rossi, the actress and advocate, seemed like the perfect match. But after 15 years of marriage, whispers of a possible split have surfaced, leaving fans worldwide in shock. Today, we're diving into the full story behind the rumors, Portia's personal journey, and the challenges that could be pulling this iconic duo apart. Before Portia de Rossi even met Ellen DeGeneres, she was an Australian model-turned-actress, navigating the highs and lows of Hollywood. With roles in shows like Ally McBeal and Arrested Development, she carved out a space for herself in an industry that continually sets strict standards, especially for women. Meanwhile, Ellen was already a household name, known first for her stand-up comedy, then for her groundbreaking sitcom Ellen, where she famously came out both on-screen and in real life in 1997. By the early 2000s, Ellen had reinvented herself as America's daytime sweetheart, hosting The Ellen DeGeneres Show, a platform for uplifting interviews, viral dance moments, and comedic segments that showcased her trademark wit. Portia, on the other hand, was in a delicate place, struggling with the demands of Hollywood beauty standards and her own sense of identity. Their paths converged in 2004 at a photo shoot. Portia has described the moment they first spoke as electric, like an instant, undeniable connection. She recounted being nearly speechless, overwhelmed by a rush of emotions she had never experienced before. Despite the swirling environment of photographers and publicists, their eyes locked, and from there, a bond began to form that many believed would last a lifetime. Within just a few years, 2008 to be exact, they exchanged vows in an intimate yet star-studded ceremony held at their Beverly Hills home. The timing couldn't have been more meaningful. They got married almost immediately after California legalized same-sex marriage. Overnight, they became one of Hollywood's most visible and inspirational same-sex couples, with fans and media praising them as a testament to love overcoming barriers. From the outside, their life looked perfect. Luxurious homes, lavish vacations, adorable public displays of affection. Portia and Ellen frequently walked red carpets hand in hand, beaming at cameras, often proclaiming their love during talk shows. Social media feeds filled with heartwarming snapshots, cuddling with dogs, celebrating birthdays, attending high-profile galas, and partying with A-list friends like Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox. Yet behind the scenes, Portia grappled with a complicated relationship to Hollywood's beauty standards. She has been open about her battles with anorexia and bulimia, detailed in her 2010 memoir, Unbearable Lightness. Pressured to be slender, fit, and camera-ready at all times, she found herself teetering on extremes, dangerously low body weight, and hidden anxiety. While the public saw a poised actress with impeccable style, Portia privately struggled to maintain her mental health. Over the years, she faced an additional challenge, being overshadowed by Ellen's enormous fame. It's hard to ignore Ellen's star power. Her talk show dominated daytime television for nearly 2 decades, accumulating a mass following and endless celebrity guests. Although Portia appeared often as a supportive figure at tapings, red carpets, and comedic bits on the show, she sometimes voiced concerns that her own voice, identity, and ambitions were taking a back seat. Being Ellen DeGeneres' wife came with a unique form of pressure, particularly in an industry where household recognition can shape one's entire career. While she loved being Ellen's partner, Portia also yearned for her own creative and professional avenues. These internal dynamics, coupled with relentless media attention, set the stage for hidden tension that would later come to the forefront. Just when the couple seemed to be at the height of their shared celebrity, a storm broke loose around Ellen. In mid-2020, former employees of The Ellen DeGeneres Show alleged a toxic workplace environment. Terms like culture of fear, intimidation, and unfair treatment dominated the headlines. Some staff members felt belittled, while others claimed discrimination. Warner Media promptly launched an investigation, forcing Ellen to address the scandal both publicly and privately. In a monologue marking the 18th season premiere of her show, Ellen attempted to take responsibility, expressing regret over the situation and committing to positive changes. While many longtime viewers applauded her for speaking out, a portion of her fan base, along with critics, considered her apology insufficient. They believed that her statements deflected blame or failed to dive deep enough into underlying issues. Despite, or perhaps because of, these swirling controversies, Ellen and Portia shocked everyone in February 2023. What began as a birthday party for Portia turned into an elaborate vow renewal ceremony officiated by none other than Kris Jenner. In a moment that felt straight out of a Hollywood film, Portia appeared wearing her original 2008 wedding gown, a gorgeous design by Zac Posen. Ellen stood in astonishment as a small group of A-list friends looked on, including Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox. The atmosphere was full of laughter, applause, and heartfelt tears. Kris Jenner humorously presided over the ceremony, praising the couple for their resilience and love, and the guests erupted in cheers as Portia once again professed her commitment to Ellen. This intimate renewal seemed to reaffirm their bond, temporarily quelling any rumors of unrest. Social media buzzed with praise for the couple. Memes, GIFs, and thousands of supportive messages flooded platforms. Fans worldwide exhaled a collective sigh of relief, hoping this renewed promise symbolized a bright new chapter. Little did they know that in just a matter of months, rumors would resurface, this time indicating Portia felt compelled to step away in order to find clarity and space to explore her own identity, a narrative that starkly contrasted the hopeful tone of the vow renewal celebration. So, why would someone orchestrate such an emotional and public reaffirmation of love only to step away shortly thereafter? According to insiders, the answer may lie in Portia's ongoing quest for self-discovery. Ever since her earliest days in Hollywood, she has wrestled with issues like body image, acceptance of her sexuality, and the need to define her own career path. Growing up, Portia felt compelled to hide her true self to fit societal norms. Her experiences with mental health struggles, particularly disordered eating, were exacerbated by an industry often fixated on outward appearances. As she entered into a relationship with one of the most famous comedians in the world, that pressure shifted from personal struggle to a much broader public stage. Now, every aspect of her life, from her figure to her marital dynamics, came under mass speculation. In various interviews over the years, Portia hinted at feeling overshadowed. She spoke about wanting to produce, explore design, and broaden her philanthropic pursuits. Yet, each time a new opportunity arose, it seemed overshadowed by Ellen's juggernaut talk show and unstoppable brand. For a while, she found ways to support Ellen, occasionally pausing her own endeavors. But this pattern reportedly left her unsettled, wondering if she had sacrificed her true passions along the way. When the Ellen DeGeneres show wrapped, Portia saw a rare chance to recalibrate her own life and ambitions. With the daily demands of Ellen's program off the table, Portia could finally envision a quieter existence, one in which she wasn't constantly in the public eye or playing second fiddle to a media empire. Rumors suggest that this shift emboldened her to explore living independently, or at least taking a step back from the spotlight to nurture her own sense of fulfillment. For Ellen, this entire situation has reportedly been heartbreaking. She became a household name by championing kindness and togetherness on television. Away from the cameras, sources say she adores Portia deeply and is committed to seeing her happy, whether within their marriage or living a more independent life. But being a global icon doesn't mean you're immune to emotional turmoil. Shortly after ending her daytime talk show, Ellen debuted a stand-up special on Netflix. Despite glimpses of her signature wit, it received mixed reviews. Some fans appreciated her self-referential humor, including poking fun at cancel culture and the controversies she faced. Others criticized the special, saying Ellen skirted deeper accountability and missed an opportunity to reflect on the serious allegations that marred her final seasons. Simultaneously, Ellen partnered with Portia on the Kind Science skincare line, a project aimed at delivering cruelty-free products with a positive message. While it seemed like a unifying endeavor, insiders speculate it could have been an attempt to keep their relationship strong amid so many external challenges. Ellen, who has always embraced entrepreneurial ventures, from lifestyle brands to wildlife conservation efforts, might have viewed Kind Science as both a business move and a personal lifeline, a way to reconnect with Portia through something meaningful. Away from entertainment, Ellen shifted her focus toward her wildlife foundation. She has traveled to Africa, advocating for gorilla conservation and forging partnerships with local communities to protect endangered species. This pivot to philanthropy likely offered her a sense of purpose and a form of solace during a time when her public image took a beating. Nonetheless, the question lingers. In seeking to rebuild her brand and identity, has she inadvertently drifted further from Portia's quest for autonomy? The rumor mill kicked into high gear as soon as whispers of Portia stepping away surfaced. The reaction online has been a study in contrasts. On one hand, countless fans mobilized under hashtags like Support Portia, praising her for prioritizing mental health and self-discovery. They argued that staying in any relationship, no matter how iconic, should never come at the cost of one's personal well-being. Others, however, questioned the sincerity of the timing. They pointed to the vow renewal as potentially performative, suggesting it was possibly a strategic move to soften the blow from Ellen's toxic workplace scandal or to maintain a certain level of positive press. Some skeptics even posited that the vow renewal was a last-ditch effort to patch over significant cracks in the relationship, a public show of unity that masked a deeper private rift. So, what exactly does stepping away look like for Portia de Rossi? She has been dedicating time to her passions outside of acting. One major focus is her art foundation, which seeks to introduce up-and-coming artists to broader audiences without the intimidating barriers of traditional galleries. Portia believes that art should be accessible to everyone, not just those entrenched in the exclusive world of high-end collectors and dealers. Her philanthropic inclinations don't stop there. Portia has become increasingly vocal about mental health issues. She's lent her name to campaigns aimed at raising awareness for eating disorders and the importance of self-care. Interviews suggest that she wants to share her journey honestly, from secrecy and shame to self-acceptance and empowerment. By doing so, Portia hopes others, especially young people, might feel less alone in their struggles. Friends of the actress say she spends more time than ever at her ranch, away from the noise of Los Angeles. There, she finds solitude with animals, scenic landscapes, and a calm environment that allows her to focus on healing and introspection. Some say she plans to write again, or perhaps embark on a new creative project when she's ready, on her terms. It's a powerful move for someone who spent so many years in the orbit of a daytime juggernaut. Whether or not Portia returns to the spotlight, it's clear that any next step will come from a place of renewed self-understanding. The question on everyone's mind: does this truly mark the end of Ellen and Portia's relationship, or is it merely a necessary interlude? Gossip sites argue that Portia's decision is final. Others in the industry suggest a more nuanced perspective. Relationships evolve, especially under relentless public scrutiny. It's possible they'll navigate this period of separation and come out stronger, or they might choose separate paths, prioritizing individual growth over the comfort of remaining a famously paired unit. Their vow renewal is a reminder of how deep their bond once was, and perhaps still is. Whether it was intended to re-cement a shaky partnership or sincerely celebrate a renewed sense of devotion is something only Ellen and Portia can truly answer. As fans, we can speculate, but the private intricacies remain theirs alone. What do you think lies ahead for Ellen and Portia? Are we witnessing the final chapter of a Hollywood love story, or will this period of reflection lead to an even stronger partnership? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the latest celebrity news and stories. Thanks for watching. Until next time,